Hello students, good morning. Today we have with us Dr. Blaine. He is a program manager for information technology in Waikato Institute of Technology. It's one of the largest ITP in Hamilton. And let's talk to him and let's how information technology has taken places, how the career opportunities has been available in New Zealand, and let's get deep dive into the topics. Hello Blaine, good morning.
Good morning, and thank you very much for having me at this time. Much appreciated.
Yeah. Thank you, Blaine. So the students who are looking for an information technology to do a master's or a bachelor's program in Waikato Institute of Technology, what sort of a curriculum that you have designed?
We're actually working a lot with our IT industry. It's helped to shape our curriculum so that when students finish and graduate, that they become work ready.
Okay.
So in that, currently we've got a lot of new technology that's coming out, and one of the ones that that's coming to the fore and it's discussed globally all over the world is artificial intelligence and
Okay.
machine learning. And so with talking with our industry and also with my staff, the teachers, we've had to design our courses to reflect and embed the IT, or AI, artificial intelligence and machine learning into our courses.
Okay. So Blaine, information technology means it's something like an ocean. So have you focused on any particular courses like Wintec has really specialized in these aspects, like likewise what are the courses that you are delivering in Wintec?
Good question. So we have two specialized pathways. So one is software engineering and the other one is in networking or cybersecurity.
Okay.
So those two, artificial intelligence is more on the software engineering program or pathway, and then you have also the networking, which is the cybersecurity. So those two actually embed itself and they cross over each other.
Okay. So in what way these course has been delivering for in a bachelor's and master's, both the programs are available at the two levels?
Yes, that's correct. Because we need to make sure that we have a scaffolding process. So students are taught the very fundamentals in our bachelor's, which they're looking at Python, a programming language that they learn, which is what artificial intelligence is built on. And then they learn about databases, and then they learn about cybersecurity, security and forensics. So all of those courses scaffold into our postgraduate and into our master's courses, which gets a little bit more advanced, but more
Okay.
in the research area as well.
Okay. What do you recommend to the student if somebody is really interested to study in information technology? Like whether the student has to study from the bachelor level, or else do you recommend it at least to begin it from a master's level?
Well, we have quite a few of the students who come to a master's level. So it's those who have worked in industry and who want to have education experience in New Zealand, then they can apply to come through the master's programs, right?
Okay.
Then there are those who want to start right at the beginning, and we do have those students who come to do our Bachelors of Applied IT. Now, can I just say here is that we do have the Bachelors of Applied IT and the Masters of Applied IT, but we are currently getting accreditation to change those names to the Masters of Applied AI and the
Okay.
Bachelors of Applied AI. So there's a bit of a process that we have to go through in order to change what we are teaching and also the topics that we are teaching as well.
Okay. So when it comes to considering a whole New Zealand study experience, before designing a Bachelor of Applied IT or a Master of IT, so how you have inculcated all the things like research program and assessments and industry links, then how you have designed this program, before designing this program, what are the thoughts that are running in your mind, at the end of the day, then you have to be get ready the students, it's industry ready, right? So what was the thoughts that are running in your mind before designing this program?
Oh, look, what we have to do is we've got to go back to the industry
Okay.
and ask them first. And we can't do it without our industry, especially the IT industry in our city, Hamilton. So we have those conversations with them. And then we ask them, what sort of graduate do you want to come out from our teaching? And so we have a lot of those discussions with our industry advisory group that we call them. And so these are the main players that are in Hamilton that we talk to quite often to be able to find out, what do you want?
Okay.
And then so with that, that helps us to be able to design what we are teaching and the courses that we are delivering.
Okay. Okay. So there are three things, Blaine. So one is a course designing, and second thing is how you are teaching, and third thing is how you are assessing the student. Three different aspects. In these three aspects, how Wintec is different from another institutions.
You know what really makes the Waikato Institute of Technology different from other ITPs, and I say this with my hand over my heart, we make sure that a student is not just a number, but they are a person who comes to our courses.
Okay.
But the other good thing here is, as well, and what makes us different is that we apply a lot of practical hands-on experiences for the students. In other words, they're working on case studies. We have a lot of guest speakers that come from industry to talk to our students.
Okay.
We have them to go out to industry, field trips, and also networking with some of our industry or IT industry in our city. So it's very much for the students. It's not just sitting in class
Okay.
and listening, but it's also participating and listening to industry who come, or field trips. All of that makes it more practical for our students to engage with our industry.
Okay. Any researching options or any dissertation program that is aligned with this program?
We do. So part of the master's course is that there is a 45 credit research project that they must do at the end.
Okay.
Okay, so for those students, the research by project is probably the most popular one that
Okay.
all the students want to do, because it also allows them to do an internship program
Okay.
as well in their 18-month studies with us.
Mhm.
And then we have another one, research by thesis.
Mhm.
That one there is where students who want to carry on to do a PhD,
Mhm.
a doctorate, they can do. But everybody likes doing that research by project.
Okay. So, what is the major difference between these two, masters by research and masters by thesis? So, what is the in an outcome wise?
Sure. So probably the masters by research project is the fastest way to be able to get a student into work, because of that internship program that they're allowed to do, that they have the opportunity to do. The research by thesis, not so much, because you don't get that opportunity to do an internship.
Okay, so it adds the work experience.
Exactly.
So before getting ready into the industry, so Wintec is allowing them to get the work experience in the campus
And I
itself.
think that's really important
Huh?
too,
Huh.
to letting the students have a bit of work experience, to understand a little bit about what New Zealand's work culture is like.
Okay.
And you're going to get that when you have these opportunities to be working in an internship program with a lot of our companies that we have set up over the many years that we've been running our master's program.
Okay. Any level 8 program is also offering in information technology level?
We do. So we also have the postgraduate diploma as well, which is a 180 credit program. And that there is for 1 year program. And it's exactly the same as the master's papers.
Okay.
So students get to choose different electives
Okay.
based upon probably their work experience that they've had, and also more importantly, what they want to study and to learn more about.
Okay. How many credits inside postgraduate diploma program?
For the master's, it's 180 credits, and for the postgraduate diploma, 120. Thank you. Can we edit that too? Sorry.
120.
No, it's a 120.
Okay. If somebody has studied already postgraduate diploma in 120 credits, will the student can add more 60 points and get the master's program in Wintec?
That's correct. They can.
Okay.
So sometimes we've had some students who have come through the postgraduate diploma, and then they've decided that they want to carry on to do the masters. There's a little bit of discussions that we need to have in order to change that visa requirement, but yes, we have been able to do that as well.
Okay. As a overall New Zealand study experience, Blaine, how New Zealand IT industry is now, and what are the job opportunities for students, especially in IT sector?
You know, since I've been here in India, that's probably one of the most asked question is what's the job opportunities
Okay.
that are out there? So, like everything, there's a lot of job opportunities, definitely in the IT field, especially in our area. So, we're looking for, and this is through the whole of New Zealand, we're looking for cybersecurity engineers. We're looking for AI and machine learning engineers as well. We're looking for those who are big data, those who are also looking at data analytics. So all of these different areas is jobs that New Zealand needs.
Okay.
And so definitely, and a good example
Mm-hmm.
is that one of my students who just completed his master's,
Mm-hmm.
he came to me, this was at the end of last year, and he asked me, there's a lot of students who are graduating, and I don't know if I am able to find a job. My conversation I had with them, and my advice was, don't give up, one will come. So he came from India. He came from a business analyst background. He applied for a position in our main capital in Wellington,
Mm-hmm.
and fortunately, and very, very blessed that he was able to secure an employment with one of our IT companies in Wellington itself.
Okay.
And so having him, and that's just one story. There's many, many stories that I can share of some of our students who have gotten jobs in New Zealand.
Okay. So, as a location wise, Hamilton is one of the best places in New Zealand. And when it comes to part time wise, whenever an international student is coming to New Zealand for studies, obviously their prime concern would be a part time jobs. As a city of a small population, how the student can find a part time jobs?
So we also have international department at Wintec.
Mm-hmm.
And so they provide advice and also provide those job opportunities
Mm-hmm.
for part-time work that they can do. But also we also have social media where there's a lot of advertisements requiring part-time work that
Okay.
students can also apply through them.
Perfect. Blaine, final question then, why New Zealand is different, or why a student has to choose New Zealand to study information technology?
You know, I think probably the most important thing here is that families and parents want to know that their children are safe. Right?
Correct.
New Zealand is a very safe country. And why choose Wintec? Well, you're going to meet a lot of experienced uh, teachers who have come from industry, who have the skills and experience, and more importantly, it's what we call in our culture, the Maori culture. There's a lot of aroha, a love that we share for each of our students. I think that's really important. As I said before, we don't count students as a number, but as an individual and as a person. So if you're
Great.
interested, I think
So,
here is that by all
okay.
means.
So, as a reliable partner for a Wintec for the so long as a Trans-Pacific Immigration Services, really we had a very good success stories with Wintec. So even for the last years, two of my students, they have completed their program in Wintec. Now they are proceeding to the residency and they are placed in very good job in Wintec. When I visited Wintec last time, even I met my students. I met my students and I had stories with them. So I'm very happy that the way Wintec has designed their programs to give you a complete study experience to the students. They
Right.
have a beautiful library and research opportunities. Even city wise also, it's a part time friendly. So then we are very happy to promote a Wintec. And
Thank you.
so as a Trans-Pacific Immigration Services, then even if you wish to say something about us, then you can blame.
By all means. Thank you, Trans-Pacific Immigration, for having us and having me today to be able to talk about a little about Wintec, my country, Aotearoa, the land of New Zealand, and also for the opportunity to talk about the Waikato Institute of Technology. Thank you,
Thank you, Blaine.
Trans-Pacific Immigration.
Thank you very much, and thanks for your time. And see you in Hamilton.
Kia ora.
Kia ora, everyone. Sala.
Kia ora. It's lovely to be here with Trans-Pacific Immigration and to have their warm welcome for us and for me as well. They have an office onshore in New Zealand that you can make contact with, especially with the immigration agents and officers. They will help you to get to where you want to. If you want to study in New Zealand, please make contact with them and they will guide you through the process and the journey for you.